Should you sell or rent your commercial property? If you own an empty commercial property, you might be wondering whether it's best to sell or to rent it. In this video, I will discuss renting or selling a commercial property to avoid business rates liability. Hi, I'm Charlotte from Property Saviour. I absolutely love property and I've been a landlady for over 5 years. I enjoy interior design and I work alongside my husband on his property portfolio. How long will it take to sell a commercial property? Agreeing to sell a commercial property to a proceedable buyer can take a couple of months, but the completion can take several months as a best case scenario. I have seen commercial properties stuck on the market for several years with no offers. During this time, commercial landlords must pay business rates. Whether you have an office, a warehouse, or a light industrial unit, the local demand for your type of property and your price will determine whether you can sell it. Our team speak with commercial property owners daily, and their concern is the uncertain future of commercial properties. A few landlords have rented their properties at nominal rents so that their tenants can pay business rates. But this is not a long-term solution. And if you are worried, then please do not suffer in silence and call us. If you're enjoying this video, do me a favour and hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the video reach more sellers like you. It is important to remember that your commercial properties have worked hard to produce income over the years for you, and now might be the time to move on. You might be reluctant to sell your commercial property for less than you paid for it. Unfortunately, capital gains are never guaranteed, and it makes sense to release equity now to invest elsewhere. With a rise in interest rates and a change in how people work and shop, the risk is that commercial property values will fall further as business rates become a real liability. If you're concerned with your property and that it will take a long time to sell and do not have the time to wait, then we offer a 15-day guaranteed sale with cash going straight into your bank account, dealing with tenants. If you are lucky enough to find a tenant quickly, then there's no guarantee that they're going to make your life easier and give you the monthly rent agreed. The trouble with tenants is that you cannot guarantee that they'll pay on time, and they can cause damage and chaos to your property. Often, commercial landlords will consider hiring letting agents to deal with the day-to-day maintenance of their properties. But as always, there are costs involved. Can you rent a commercial property through a commercial property agent instead? Commercial property agents can charge both the landlord and the tenant for the service they provide. The amount you pay will depend on the level of service that you're getting, but this is just a rough guide to the letting agent fees paid by landlords. Finding a tenant and arranging referencing will typically attract a one-off fee, which can be as much as 10% of the annual rent. Rent collection will be charged a percentage of the rent at around 10%. Full management is also a proportion of the rent, but this service can attract a fee of up to 15% of the monthly sum. Expect to pay an additional fee for their support during drawing up the lease, as well as paying a solicitor. Lease negotiations can take several months while a property sits empty, attracting business rates liability. Landlords that refuse to pay this end up feeling overwhelmed by the amount of work involved. If you don't want the hassle, look at how we can help. Is now a good time to sell a commercial property? If you don't want to pay a commercial property agent to sell your property and you don't have the time to wait, then we'll help you. We regularly get inquiries from sellers fed up with commercial estate agents. The average time to sell a commercial property is up to 12 months. This is because of the sale of commercial properties requires a buyer to have a 40% deposit before they can apply for a mortgage. Property Saviour will guarantee to buy any commercial property in any condition in England or Wales. As genuine commercial property buyers, we will guide you through the process. We'll pay £1,500 towards your legal fees and complete at a date that suits you. There's no need to clear the property, we'll take care of that, and you can decide when you want the sale to complete. So if that sounds good, then get in touch with us today.